This is Michael Dawes. I'm Director of Public Relations at Barton Community College, and we're here to honor our first award recipient for the Workforce Partners in Education Award, and that goes to CPI Qualified Plan Consultants Incorporated. And as we move forward, obviously CPI is one of the largest employers of this community, and in fact the largest private employer of this community, with 500 employees, and most of them in this area, although they do have regional offices elsewhere around the United States. But Margaret Dirks is the Employee Relations Director for CPI, and she actually, they were granted an award from the American Red Cross Business of the Year recently, and then 2 years ago you guys had a state award, and you've been named Chamber Business of the Year. I think that was in '02. So you guys won quite a few awards. I just wonder what this type of award means to you, the fact that you guys have this partnership with Barton Community College.
I think this is a huge honor for CPI to be the first to be recognized for this. It's been a privilege to work with Jane and with the college to set up classes for us, and feel it very beneficial, feel our relationship getting stronger through the years the more we work with them, and I feel it's a good thing.
Now, Margaret mentioned Jane. That's Jane Howard, our Executive Director of Business Technology. And Jane, you've been hand in hand for a long, long time with CPI, and there's a lot to work through. That's a big company, and they have a lot of needs. So that workforce training is the utmost for the college to meet those demands. How do you do that?
It has been a very, very long partnership. I've been at the college for, I think, 24 years, and it actually started way back with Jim Nairn, and originally the partnership started, CPI employees were actually teaching it for us. So that's kind of changed over the years. To keep up, it's difficult because, as we all know, pension planning and retirement plan professionals have to keep up with all of the tax changes, and so it changes every year. So we just keep in close contact with them and with the instructors that actually teach the courses.
And of course, we talk about this training, but there's certification that comes along with that, right, Erika? That you guys just can't bring somebody in and give them 2 weeks training and whatever, and they're ready to hit the ground running. They need certification in order to have validation for doing the jobs in their area for CPI. Explain the types of certifications that Barton helps you with.
Well, we don't require that people obtain the designation. However, it is very highly encouraged among our employees because it shows a depth of knowledge in the industry that prepares them to represent us well and to do the work accurately. There are several levels of designation. Before, when we originally started, the first level was qualified pension consultant, which was very difficult to obtain and pertained to areas that we didn't really handle very much. And then there was added a designation called Qualified 401k Administrator, which pertains directly to our business and which we have put quite a few people through the program through Barton. Jane herself studied and obtained all of the necessary exams to get a 401k administrator designation, and we're just so pleased and proud that you've done that, and so many others have been able to do that. And that keeps changing through the years, and we keep up with that.
Margaret, when I think of the college and its role, obviously we're so blessed to actually have a business like your business here, but how important is it for CPI to actually be involved with the college and that customized training availability and what have you over the years, because things do change in your profession?
I feel it is very beneficial. I think without the college, we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing with them. I think by having the college available, not just to CPI, but even other businesses to help with specialized education or training, can help others as well.
And you guys have a couple of things, the certifications, but we actually started a pension administration program here, and obviously that's a tough one to get through. It's an associate's degree. But without CPI here, Jane, we probably never would have started that program, correct?
No, we wouldn't have even thought about starting a program with pension classes in it. But our association with CPI, at this point, we've only taught directly to CPI. We've had some other industries contact us from other states because they found out that we do that, and they don't really know of any other community college or college that really offers classes in those areas. So, that might be something for the future. But at this point, we have been very blessed, and it's just really exciting to go in there every year. And in fact, I just started class on Monday, and I had 23 on Monday, and it's just exciting to see them, and they want to get these designations for their work life.
And you know what I really like, Erika, is I actually know somebody who started school at Barton and then took on an internship role at CPI and now is working as a full-time employee there. So you guys work hand in hand in that regard. It's a good way to try and get those up-and-coming professionals that may have a long career with you.
Yeah, beyond the ASPA classes and curriculum, we've also done some internship programs, not just with employees. We had a couple of instructors that did internships with us on a state work experience program that was really neat. And the college has done specialized computer class for us before that was tailored to the programs that we specifically use. And so there are many facets to our relationship that have all been great. We appreciate how flexible Barton is with us on just about anything we want to do.
I know you guys obviously are a national company. You've grown tremendously since, 71, I believe, was when 72 when the company began. A lot of opportunities to be lured away from here, but you guys choose to stay. You mentioned before the workforce, the ethic, the what have you. Even though there are some limiting factors being in a rural environment, what is it about this community that makes you want to stay here and dig your roots in even more?
Well, what our company does is provide services, and what that means is that there are people behind those services, and it's the people and their knowledge and the quality and the heart of the people in this area that really makes the difference. You could move a building and sell a book of business, but you would lose so much in the quality of the people from this area, and that's what keeps people here.
How important, I would even go as far as saying, without the college being here, there's no way CPI could keep its doors open here. It would be forced to move elsewhere. I know that's a strong statement, but the training and the fluidity of it all and the customizing of it all seems to me to be a huge cog in the whole wheel of making this thing work.
It is very important to us. I don't know if I'd go so far as to say we would die without the college, but we certainly wouldn't be the quality of company that we are today without the assistance of Barton. And it's our relationship is just integral to the initiatives that we are trying to accomplish, not just now, but ongoing.
I know Margaret, when in talking to Bob Dima, who's one of the original members of CPI, and even Erika and Brenda Kaiser, the cultural aspect of what the college brings. You guys have a lot of employees coming through. Some of them are transplants. You got to have things for them to do, so that's another facet of the college. It's been an indirect benefit for you guys over the years. How has that benefited you guys?
One of the things that we like to do is promote different things that are happening in the area to our employees. Like you said, it's important for people to feel like they are engaged in the community and have things to do. And so we promote the events that are happening at the sporting events, the art gallery events, the various drama related events, and it provides a means of arts and entertainment for the area that improves the quality of life for our people.
Okay, so we know what Barton and CPI have done in the past. We know what's currently going on. I'm sure there are things in the works. Who wants to answer the question as to what things may be coming forward in the near future?
We have a new designation that's through ASPA, a specialized one, the TGPC. It's a Tax Governmental Exempt Plan Consultant, specializing in the 403B and then with our common remitter services. And we have employees wanting to pursue that designation. As with the other designations, there's required exams that ASPA wants them to take. In order to study for those exams, they can self-study, but having this relationship with the college and being able to set up classes is very beneficial to the employees to be able to do this. And we're hoping that Barton will once again step up and help us create these classes to study for these exams for this designation as they have with the other ones as well.
And are we ready for that challenge?
We're ready. We're hoping to have it up and going by summer. So we're ready to go. You know, one of the most difficult challenges that we have is finding qualified instructors. And, you know, I have taken them. We have an employee right now for CPI that does teach the upper level courses for the 401k. And we're also looking at this point, you know, to find some for the TGPC. You know, the resources are there. And, you know, for us to be able to do this, and I know I had most of those students last year that are looking forward to this new certification, and I think they were ready a long time ago, but we'll have it up and running by summer.
Okay, and I do appreciate all three of you joining us for this, and congratulations on your award, another award, and you guys are very well deserving of that. This is Michael Dawes signing off.